Good afternoon, early evening, YouTube. Silent Shooter coming at you. It's about 4:30 in the evening or late afternoon, whatever you want to call it. It's 14th of August, and we're going to do another practice. Still going to be shooting from stick left 2. Still going to be using the 4545 hardway set. Um, and as far as I know, my air conditioning is working right now, so let's not repeat yesterday's hellacious conditions. At least hopefully it doesn't happen. But if it does, I'll just keep on going. I'm trying to make this keep this down to about 30 minutes or less, and see what we can do. I'm not going to be talking all that much. Usually I do, but I'm just concentrating on my throw right now. I'm concentrating on release and making sure that my fingers are staying together because I've been having problems with that lately. So, with that being said, let's do this. All right. Thanks for watching, and yeah, if you have any comments, concerns, or like suggestions or whatnot, let me know. I'll start doing the vetting process in about a month or so. So that's going to be kind of boring just watching me do this the whole time. But I'll be doing this until I have 28 days left until my trip to Vegas on the first. And after once I get down to 28 days, I'll start practicing from from straight out for a week, and then I'll practice from stick right for a week. I'm right-handed, so stick right is not good for me because I'm a par shooter. And then I'll go back for the 2 weeks before my trip. I'll go back to stick left, but I'll also add in bedding, and I'll also add in the same color die and brand new dice. I'll get them out of the package, and I'll also start putting landmines down. So that's the process for until September 21st or something like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and do this. Thanks a lot for coming. Thanks for watching, and hopefully, if you're playing along and betting, hopefully I'm making some money. So, 4545 set, stick left 2, and here we go. So that's our point. So, like I said, that's our point. Just to give y'all an insight of what I'm thinking is the very first step I'm doing is I'm trying to pick up the dice using my thumb and my middle finger, and I'm just using my tactile senses in my fingers to make sure that they have a 50-50 distribution whenever I grip them. So I grip them with 2 fingers on my thumb and my middle finger. Then whenever I turn, I put my index and my ring finger right next to it to make the three finger grip up front, and I check to make sure that I still have a 50-50 distribution and that both my index and my ring finger are on the dice evenly. Then I'll do a couple centimeter check to make sure that my swing is going to be how I want it, like parallel, almost parallel to the line on the pass line. And from there, I look at my landing zone and row. I'm trying to make sure that my fingers are intact and that I have a good follow through. That's not exact. That 7 was not what I wanted. That's an explosion. It's an explosion. Let me take a look at the dice again. So the left die is a 1, right die is a 6. With the hardway set, that's an implosion of both die, which means I didn't release soon enough. So what happens there is whenever you don't do that, I tend to flick my wrist like this, so it pushes the dice. So if you're looking at it, a hardway set, so in my hardway set that I use, the 1 is on the left, the aces are on the left, and the 6s are on the right. So if you push the dice, they automatically go inward. So that's what's called implosion, because they're infloating, and you get the 1 and the 6. So fortunately for me, that was on the come out roll. So no harm, no foul. And so I just gotta. So with every 7, I've learned from George from CY to find out what that 7 means and try to correct it and adjust it. So thank you, George. Oh, I wanted to give a special shout out to SilentShooterCraps. John, thank you so much for the shout out. Your channel's great, and you've got a great way of explaining stuff, and it's smooth. Love the production quality. So keep it up. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, and another thing, if y'all are thinking that I'm wearing the same shirt as I did yesterday, it's not the same shirt. I just have about 15 of these. So whenever you're in the field that I'm in, you collect t-shirts, and you end up collecting the same t-shirt over and over and over again, and it just becomes part of your wardrobe. But anyway, yeah, I'm not wearing the same shirts. That'd be gross, because I was drenched in sweat yesterday. So, I mean, I'm still sweating now, but it's a lot better with air conditioning running. So, all right, that's it. Let's keep throwing. Oh, there goes my air conditioner again. So this is going to be a very trying practice. Give me just a sec, and I'm going to try to get this reset. Those of you who don't know the air conditioning situation in my garage, basically what's going on is that this garage is a detached garage, and it only has one power outlet. And the one outlet obviously has, like two little sockets or whatever inputs. So one of them has to go to the garage door opener, and the other one is open. So it's the only plug in here. I have to run an extension cord from the top all the way down to the, across the ceiling down to the bottom with a surge protector on power cord, power protector, power strip down there with a surge protector, and it's a basic 120 watts and 15 amp outlet, and my air conditioner unit takes up like all the amperage. Mine is like 0.7 amps. So that's why I only have one air conditioner unit, and it keeps on tripping my power surge or my surge protector. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fans going. That's running on a different power source. So there's that, and I have to keep charging those up pretty much every 3 days in order to have enough power to at least circulate air in here in this sauna that we call my craft stable and craft pit. So with that being said, I can't wait until March whenever I can move, and I can move into an apartment that has 2 bedrooms, and I'll just put my craft stable in there. I won't have to worry about a garage. I won't have to worry about internet, and then I can start live streaming again. And yeah, that's the whole thing. So in case y'all are just joining in or tuning in for the first time, that's what's going on with this whole craft stable thing. All right, 4-5-4-5 set. Stick left 2. Sweating my butt off. Now, at least with sweating, I'll lose a few pounds, right? Dang it, there goes the air conditioner again. Okay. So air conditioning is not going to be a thing today again, and it's going to be miserable as all get out in here. So y'all are probably asking why are you practicing in the heat of the day? It's because I work overnights, and if the only times I have to practice are right before I go to work, like right now, or right after I get off work, which aren't the best conditions because I'm tired. It's been a 12+ hour shift by the time I'm done with work. I'm usually hungry, angry, and tired. My temper is short. So did I forget to put up the 7? I forgot to put the 7 in here. I don't exactly remember, so it had to be after the 3, right? Yeah, because I marked it. So all right, so I need to figure this out real quick because it's gonna bug me. So it goes 7, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5. There we go. Ouch. So that was too soft of a throw for me. I needed to dip a little more upswing for power, so that's why I got that 7. It's on axis, but it's a double pitch. So I just, so with every 7, like I said, I try to learn something from it and try to correct, try to adjust. I don't know how many rolls that was. That was a 14 roller. That's not bad. Not great, but not bad. But at least it's in double digits, so I try to see the silver lining in almost everything. That's not just with craps, but you know, basically in life, makes you a happier person. So let's keep on going. We got about 4 more minutes. You know what? Let's go ahead and cut it off there because it's really hot in here, and I really don't want to, like, you know, waste away. I guess. Just kidding. I'm really fat, so I'm not going to waste away anytime soon. I could probably last longer on a deserted island than Tom Hanks with the amount of fat stores I have. So let's go ahead and take a look at our stats. I mean, with 2, oh, I didn't realize, oh wait, that first roll was, I had a 7 as a come out 7, so that kind of skews that. So really, it was about 6, I guess. I don't know. But overproduced on everything except the 6s and 9s, which are really weird. Well, weird for the 9s because I usually hit a lot of 9s, but I usually hit a lot of 5s. So my signature numbers are 5, 9, and 8, but not in that order. They fluctuate at any one time, but it's usually 5, 9, or 8. So if anyone's ever going to be playing with me in Vegas or anywhere on a table, real table, just know those numbers. No 2s or 12s, so no ATS. So box number hits 74%. That's not bad. I think I'd make some money out of that. I'm pretty sure everyone else would too. Inside hits 48%. 4s and 10s 25%. I had a lot of pens. I usually don't get that many pens, but whatever. Horn numbers 14%. So let's round up to 15 and round. So we have what 89% if we're on a crapless table, pretty close to a 90% goal to where I want. SRR and SOR are kind of skewed, I think. Um, well, I guess they're not because I didn't have a crapless point, so not too shabby. I'd much rather have them both in the double digits, like the SRR, especially. I would like them double digits, but 9 is good enough for right now. We something to work on. So again, thank y'all very much for coming out. If you're watching, thank you, John, for the shout out. George, always thank you for your advice and your tutelage. And Craps Nation, Color Up, and anyone else that's watching, thanks for coming by. Y'all stay safe out there and healthy. Bye.